Prince William reportedly burst out laughing when he was told Meghan Markle had quietly asked for royal funds. According to palace insiders, the request relayed through intermediaries suggested that the Sussexes were struggling financially and hoped the monarchy might step in to ease the pressure. William's alleged reaction was blunt and cutting. "Oh, now you want to be royals again." The irony isn't lost on anyone. After years of publicly distancing themselves from the institution, criticizing it in interviews, and insisting they wanted financial independence, Meghan and Prince Harry are now said to be feeling the full weight of life outside the royal system. Multiple reports claim the couple have had to quietly leave their Montecito home due to mounting money concerns. The income that once flowed from high-profile deals is no longer keeping pace with the lifestyle they became accustomed to. Sources say the numbers simply aren't adding up. When the Netflix contract were first signed, it looked like a stroke of genius. Private jets, luxury vacations, yacht trips, designer wardrobes, a sprawling California estate. For a while, the Sussexes appeared untouchable. Royalty rebranded as Hollywood power players. But 2026 has brought a harsher reality. The major deals have either ended or stalled. The momentum is gone, and the expenses haven't slowed down. Insiders claim Meghan's spending habits have become a growing source of tension. Neighbors in Montecito reportedly overheard heated arguments between the couple about finances. According to one source, the arguments were frequent enough that security had to intervene to calm things down. The central question was always the same. How do they sustain this lifestyle when the revenue has evaporated? Harry, according to several people close to him, has grown increasingly anxious. He reportedly pushed for re-establishing contact with the palace months ago, hoping to frame the entire royal exit as a misunderstanding. The narrative he's said to be floating is that emotions ran high in 2020 and 2021, that he reacted impulsively, and that he never truly intended to sever ties so completely. But the palace is not buying it. William's alleged response was swift and firm. According to insiders, he instructed staff to make it clear there is no place left for Harry in the inner circle. Tell him to stay enjoying America. William reportedly said to him what Harry did, publicly criticizing the monarchy, accusing unnamed family members of prejudice, and airing private grievances on global platforms was unforgivable. The trust from William's perspective was shattered beyond repair. There's also said to be deep personal anger. William reportedly feels betrayed, not only as a future king, but as a brother. The idea that Harry would now circle back asking for financial assistance has only hardened that resentment. Polly's aides describe the mood as icy. There is no appetite for reconciliation, especially not one tied to money. Behind the scenes, some insiders suggest this isn't about forgiveness at all. It's about survival. With Netflix effectively gone and fashion brands quietly blacklisting Meghan, the Sussexes' options are narrowing fast. Hollywood once embraced them as royalty-adjacent celebrities with built-in drama. But that storyline has run dry. Without new royal revelations, there isn't much left to sell. Fashion doors have closed. Event invitations have stopped. Rumors of bans in Milan, Paris, and New York circulate quietly in industry circles. Designers who once courted Meghan now avoid her. The perception that she brings chaos wherever she goes has spread. And in an industry built on image control, that's fatal. Canada, once a sanctuary, has reportedly given them a cold shoulder. Officials there are said to feel burned by the way the couple used the country as a temporary refuge before escalating their public feud with the monarchy. Dubai has reportedly distanced itself, unwilling to host figures who publicly attack institutions. In parts of the Middle East, respect for monarchy is deeply ingrained, and the Sussexes' past statements haven't gone unnoticed. Australia has been floated as a possibility. Insiders claim Meghan is considering launching another charity initiative there, hoping to reset the narrative. But skeptics question whether the public appetite exists. Each new project now faces scrutiny before it even begins. For Meghan, the financial squeeze is reportedly both practical and psychological. Friends say she struggles with the idea of scaling back. The private jets, the couture gowns, the gated estate, these became symbols of success after leaving the monarchy. To relinquish them would feel like admitting failure. Harry, on the other hand, is said to be more pragmatic. People who've seen him recently describe someone subdued, almost resigned. He reportedly speaks nostalgically about the structure of royal life, the built-in purpose, the clear role. Hollywood, by contrast, is unpredictable and transactional. The independence he once championed now feels isolating. Some insiders believe the couple are only now realizing the magnitude of their decision. Leaving the monarchy meant leaving behind not just titles, but financial stability and global goodwill. The Netflix windfall masked that loss for a few years now. Without it, the vulnerability is exposed. There are whispers that they underestimated how quickly public interest would fade. In 2020, the world was captivated by their story. By 2026, audiences have moved on. Sympathy has thinned. Criticism has hardened. Each new controversy chips away at whatever credibility remains. So what's next? The palace's stance is clear. Some say they'll double down on media. William reportedly views financial support, but that rewarding behavior further alienating the very institution. To Harry, the lesson must seems eager. Actions have consequences. Others speculate a pivot toward low-profile philanthropy away from cameras and headlines. Yet even that approach would require funding, and funding is precisely what appears to be dwindling. The most striking change is the tone around them. Once seen as bold disruptors, they're now often described as desperate. The grifters labeled from Spotify executives lingers in the background. It has become shorthand in industry circles for overpromising and underdelivering. If Montito is no longer sustainable and royal funds are off the table, the couple may face choices they've never had to consider before. Downsizing, stepping out of the spotlight, or rebuilding reputations from scratch. For Meghan, that would mean surrendering the grand narrative she's cultivated for years. For Harry, it might mean confronting the reality that there is no easy path back to the life he left. 2026 has not been kind to the Sussexes. The glamour has faded. The support networks have thinned, and the palace doors remain firmly closed. Whether they pivot, retreat, or attempt one final reinvention remains uncertain. What is certain is this: the era of effortless relevance is over. And without the monarchy, without Netflix, without the safety net they once dismissed, Meghan and Harry are facing a world far less forgiving than the one they walked away from.